Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Survival HQ here. So today I've got a video for you of a product I've had for about 8 months. And I thought I'd get out a review to tell you what I think of it. It's the Leatherman Charge TTI. So guys, I picked this up at my local mech store. And it cost me 210 bucks plus tax. So we're talking $238. And yeah, I know what you're going to say. Guys, I know you can get it cheaper on Amazon. I know you can get it fairly cheaper, 40 or 50 bucks cheaper. Myself, I shop a lot locally. I try to keep it in the neighborhood. I also like to buy things, pick it up, go and test it right away. I'm not usually big on, waiting for it to come in the mail. From the US to Canada, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt anyways with, customs and things like that. So I shop locally. I pay a little more, but I'm okay with it. So this tool is made in the USA. Let's open up here. Let's talk about first what it comes with. So it comes with this bit kit. Now, if you check out my Leatherman Charge AL video, you'll see it on my channel here. This is a half filled bit kit. Comes with a hex driver, some squares, and some flats. You'll see in my AL video I mentioned about it'd be nice if they fill it up all the way, but they didn't. So I've already mentioned that. It'd be nice if it was full, but it's not. Anyways, so it comes with a pocket clip. I don't use the pocket clip. I don't like it. I carry it in the sheath, the less than 2 ounce sheath, so might as well. I don't use the pocket clip. It also comes with a lanyard ring, which you can also slam into this tool here. I don't use that either. So these things I don't use. The bit kits I have used, but these two parts I don't use. I use the leather sheath instead. So this tool is made of titanium. That's why I bought it. I said I'm going to buy the titanium model that has all the handle scales in titanium. And right away I just assumed it was going to be lighter than the one I had, the Charge AL. So the Charge AL weighed 8.3 ounces or 235 grams. This one weighs 8.8 ounces or 249 grams. So believe it or not, it's heavier. Excuse me. I didn't expect that. I thought it would be lighter. It's not. It's heavier. And I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm assuming the metal is heavier than some of the plastic anodized aluminum scales that the AL had. So even knowing it's supposed to be a lighter metal, I guess it's heavier than some of the scales that were on the AL. Plus, I think some of the tools might have increased ever so slightly in weight. And that's a possibility as to why it's a little bit heavier. But anyways, it's, like I said, made in the USA. It's 4 inches long, 1.5 inches high by 0.75 inch wide. And it has 17 tools, just like the one I had before, the Charge AL. What can I tell you about the tool? It has 17 tools. First tool is the pliers. Great set of pliers. Very nice purchase. I really like it. Very, very easy to hold. Very nice grip. It doesn't have the replaceable cutters. You would have paid even more if you had the replaceable cutters. But these cutters, I mean, I've used them a bit. I don't wear them too heavily. They should hold up a long time. I'm not a big fan of the replaceable cutters. I'd rather just have these and save a little bit of money. What's neat about this, you'll see the pliers. They come to a nice point, nice square point. I'm very happy with that. Very good quality. They grip things very nicely. It has a crimper section in here, which is what I like. I like this new addition to the pliers. It's a crimper section here, which I like, for wires and things to compress the crimping on some of the fasteners. I like that. That's a new addition. It wasn't on the AL, so that I like. Let's talk about the tools on the outside, past the pliers. Let's talk about the main blade. Main blade here has a liner lock, which all Leathermans have. You just push it, opens and closes. The steel for this main blade is S30V. Excuse me. So that's what you're paying a fair amount of money for. I mean, the upgraded steel. It's great quality steel. I like these steel. It stays sharp for this knife blade. I've only sharpened it a few times. It cuts really well. When you touch it up, it is a harder steel. So it takes a few extra moments to give it a nice sharpening, nice sharp edge. But the retention's great. It holds up nice. I like the positioning on the tool. I'm left-handed, so I like that it sits top side on my hand. And it's nice. It's good to carve. Good to use. It's good Good main blade. So there you go. That's a nice upgrade, worth some of the money to go along with the titanium, like I said. Let's talk about the secondary blade. Now, the secondary blade is a very unique blade. The titanium model differs from the AL in that if you look at the secondary blade, you'll notice right away here, there's a little bit of jimping on this blade. That lets you know this is the secondary one versus your primary one. Your primary one is smooth. Your secondary one is got a little bit of jimping there. So it tells you, hey, this is the secondary blade. So that's how you can identify right instantly without having to stare at it too much and grab the wrong blade every time. So let's take this blade out. Again, liner lock, the same thing. Now this blade's made of 420 HC, Leatherman standard steel that the Wave originally came in. Good quality steel for a secondary blade. Doesn't need to be any more. Keeps the cost down. I'm okay with that. Now the difference here is before this was just a serrated sheep's foot blade that came in the AL. Here they've added this gut hook cutter / seatbelt cutter, strap cutter. I like this addition. This makes this blade totally versatile compared to the other one. I mean, the other one was nice on the AL, but now this is totally versatile. I like this. Gives you many options to use. And I find that a lot of times when I'm really like just hacking away at things and cutting and cutting and cutting, I actually like to save the S30V blade and keep it nice and sharp. Even with the serrations, I mean, I'm decently proficient at sharpening the serrations, and this blade is great to just multi-purpose, multi-use utility blade. I like it. I haven't cleaned anything with the gut hook. I have cut some straps and stuff with it, and that was really useful. So I do like this new profile on the blade, and good steel, solid steel. So I like this. I like that addition. That's an interesting difference between this and the AL. Okay, let's talk about the other tool that's on the side. Let's pull it out here. It's the file. Very good file. I've sharpened a few fish hooks with this. I've sharpened a knife with this diamond side. There's a diamond coated side on this side, and a rougher wood or coarse on the coarse side to this side of the file. You can use, like I said, to sharpen hooks or metal or take off some burrs. This is good, and it does smooth out some wood if you're processing some wood for some traps. That could be useful there. I will say it has a 90-degree spine on the back. It's great to throw, sparks for a ferro rod. I haven't done it with this one. I did use it with my AL to throw some sparks on a fire steel. That was good. So that's good file. It's a good quality item on there. And then let's move it over to this side. You have what I think is a underrated tool on this multi-tool. It's a saw. It's razor sharp. It locks in place. It's great to do like notchings or cutting small branches, or if you're trying to make a pot stand or all these different things. It's a great little tool. You don't have to go, okay, where's my saw? No, this is a nice little saw that can get little tasks done. It's really good. I like the Leatherman saw blades. Good quality. Let's go to the tools on the inside. So let's talk first about the back. So the back has a T-shaped locking mechanism. So when you pull these tools out and they go into locking position, the T-bar lock is what holds them there. So all you have to do is push on the bottom of the T-bar, and then they'll go back in and out. So that's the locking mechanism on both arms. I like that. Very useful. Useful way of locking the tools. So let's take them out here. There we go. There we go. And I'll do this side as well. Why not? Let's get them back out again. So there's 5 tools on this multi-tool on the inside. Let's go this side first. So this side first you have the large flat, or as I like to call it, the prying option. It's very good. A large flat's good for both gun use and, to wedge or pry something out. I like that. You have a very small bit kit here. This is for glasses, either sunglasses or prescription glasses. You can repair those. It's nice to have it in your multi-tool. 12 to 15% of the population wears glasses now, so this is useful to, on the fly, fix your glasses if they're coming a little loose. And then you have mainly the main tool on this inside of the multi-tool. On this side, you have a good quality pair of scissors. So they're spring-loaded. I like them. I think they're good. They're tiny. They're not full-size scissors like you'll see in a lot of Leathermans or sorry, not, yeah, Leathermans, but also Victorinox or Swiss Army knife tools. They have bigger scissors. These are tiny, but they are on the inside, so that's why they're a little smaller. I like them. They cut paper well. They cut, whatever I've cut with them, I've not been unhappy with that. So, good quality scissors. And on the other side, sorry, you have to fold it up this way. There you go. And on the other side, you have the BitKit driver set. So this is the BitKit where you can lock it in. Let's close it up here. You can lock it in. Close this down. Now you can use their BitKit, and it's got a socket wrench set in there, and you just crank away. This one comes with a star and flat. I leave it in there because that's the most often used. Good quality versatility of this kit. I like it. You're always using it for everything, always trying to, I need to tighten this up or I need to take this off. So that's useful. And then when you're not using it, closes back up again, and away it goes right back inside. Then you have the can opener. It doesn't have a bottle opener. This multi-tool doesn't have a bottle opener, but in a pinch, you could use this to open a bottle if had to be. I have opened a couple cans with this. It works well, right through the can, opens it really fast. Good quality can opener / bottle opener. It's a little tricky to get it wedged in there for the bottle, but it will. You can get it in there. Other tools in this multi-tool, I forgot to mention there is a V notch there. Some people call this a wire stripper. Some people call it a scraping section. It's an additional tool there of one of the 17, multi-purpose as well. On the inside of the multi-tool, there's a ruler. Comes in centimeters and inches. So that's kind of interesting if you want to lay it down to measure something. You do have a graduated ruler on both sides. So that's another interesting piece of piece added to this tool to make it versatile. I forgot to mention about the blades. Both these blades are 2.75 inches long, so under 3-inch blade, but it's the right size for this tool. You can't have it any bigger. It's going to run into the mechanics of the frame and things, so you're not going to get it any bigger, but thank God it's not any smaller. Anyways, 2 blades, perfect size. Anyways, guys, that's this tool in a nutshell. I like it. I'm very happy with it. And I've decided to keep it and give the AL away to my brother. I do like the titanium. It's very durable. It's starting to get marked up a bit from all the scratching and the messing around. But, it's a good quality tool. It is expensive, guys. We're not talking cheap here. It is not cheap. It cost me $238 Canadian. But for the titanium version, I'm happy. I'm happy I bought the new one and upgraded, I guess you could say, especially with the nice, good quality S30V knife and the very versatile secondary utility blade. Yeah, very good quality. Anyways, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And, guys, check me out on social media. I've got my Facebook page up and running and my Twitter account where I let people know the tools and the gear that I'm using now and that I plan on reviewing in the near future. So check me out there. And as always, guys, I'll be back again as soon as I can with another video. Take care.